I am getting ready to go out and see my boys today and have some fun with them. And I wanted to show you some of the stuff and things around in the local area of the Black Forest. So I board my horses out in the Black Forest on a private property, a boarding facility out there. And I've spent a decent amount of time just adventuring, driving around the areas out there, and I wanted to show you some of the really cute things that I love about it. One of them is the post office, which is so silly, but as a photographer, when I went out there and saw their post office, I just wanted to like do some shoot out there. When you see it, it'll make sense. It's so it looks like the wild west is how I feel like the Black Forest is reminiscent of country living out here in Colorado. It's not quite in the mountains because I mean you're on the east side, like northeast side of Colorado Springs up here in the Black Forest, but you're elevated. So that's something that I always thought was really cool because where I live is kind of on the west side of 25, and it's a little higher, more elevation, you get more snow. And then down in the city, it's lower. It's warmer, snow melts faster. So when I go see my horses, I leave, come down into the city, and then come back up into the Black Forest where there is almost always a lot more snow here. An interesting thing to think about if you ever did want to move here and you were thinking of living in the Black Forest, it is usually a lot colder, snowier, well not a lot, but significantly so than down in the Springs. And because there's so many trees and there's so much shade, the ice and snow does not melt as quickly. So the roads here, if it snows somewhat unpredictably, can get pretty sketchy. So it's really important to make sure that you know how to drive in snow, ice, and have a vehicle that's at least capable for that. So I just wanted to show you a couple of the places. There's a little brewery, a lot of really great places to eat, and it's like all in this little area of a couple like cafes and like barbecue places out here. Of course, you're gonna get like feed stores, tack shops. Latigo Equestrian Center is out here in the Black Forest. That's a little out further east on the edge of that side of the Black Forest, which is a huge equestrian center in the area. Most of the shows, clinics and stuff, there's a lot of things held out there, out at Latigo. And I wanted to show you a couple of the places to go, like trail riding, walking. Again, most of the trails out here in Colorado, if you can walk and bike it, you can probably ride your horse on it too, which is something that I just adore. So I was going to show you a few of the places that you can go trail riding out here in the Black Forest. They're pretty mild. They're usually not too strenuous on your horses, but it's a really good way to just get out, get off property, go ride for a few hours, and go back home. And then I did want to show you the post office just because it is so cute. It's like something out of the wild west. So let's go.